Hi guys, welcome back. Seeing from the title, this is a totally different segment, which is things I wish I knew before starting my YouTube. First and foremost, YouTube is really difficult. The results are different from everyone, which is why I gave myself the mindset that I am doing this video or these videos at the end of the day just to look back at my videos once I'm older, I mean, of course, I'd also love to grow an audience as well. Let's get straight to it. So first and foremost, the first thing I wish I knew was that copyright is really the most annoying thing. When I saw people complaining about that and removing their videos, I don't know, I just thought that it wouldn't necessarily be a challenge. So I started using Thematic. If you do not know about Thematic, now you guys know. It is a website that gives you copyright free songs to use. And unfortunately, I am not using it anymore. I have to add the songs link to avoid copyright as well. There is another app such as Epidemic, which gives you a license to use songs that are copyrighted. And I started looking for songs on YouTube to download, and luckily when I was watching YouTube videos of vlogs of people that I really like, I looked at their links and checked that they use songs from SoundCloud as well. You really need to check whether the song is copyrighted or not, but since I saw the person I was watching wasn't copyrighted and it's downloadable, make sure to check that your video is downloadable. That's when I was like, okay, I'm definitely going to use SoundCloud and also use YouTube to search specific songs for a specific genre. And now I love the music even more. In conclusion, do not use copyrighted songs. If you have over 1,000 followers, you are eligible to apply for monetization on YouTube. Number 2, and this is very typical, but it is the truth. You don't have to do what other people do or say the same things as other people say most of the times in order to bring in an audience. You will get tired eventually. If you like whatever is trending, go ahead, but if you do not and you're just forcing yourself all in the name of just building an audience, it's not gonna work. Just be yourself, be unique, and that's it. I think most of the ideas that we come up with is usually recycled, but there is a way that you can just make it look different. Third, there is a section where you have to make sure that these 3 buttons are on. The settings for your ForYou. I turned it off, and that was actually one of the biggest mistakes that I made, because that's what allows my videos to go on the ForYou page. I learned this recently. I turned them on back again. I turned them off thinking that it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing, everything is too full, but make sure that your playlist section is back on if you do want that on. But the most important thing is the ForYou videos, and another thing is having to add end screens. I think adding end screens is so convenient because they can go to the next part of your video. That's if they are streaming. It's very different if they downloaded the video, but that's also fine. If a person wants to watch the next video simply because they really like it, they will. Another thing is info cards where it says please subscribe. Another thing is to write down a summary of my video. There is an AI summary. This is what I learned recently as well, so I'm not very clued up about it, but it really helps describe what's going on in the video, because I've seen that on other people's video, and I don't know whether they are using ChatGPT or NoGPT AI. That's the app that I currently have. I started using an app called Tubebuddy, which has helped me see where my mistakes are, what I should add, and all of that. And I've known before that tags are quite important. You can add a lot of keywords. Make sure to add way more if possible. So I've been using YouTube Studio. There is a section on the content icon on trends where you can find and see whether your keywords are popular or not. Make sure to utilize that in your description. Another thing that I've learned is do not be afraid of being repetitive. You are living your life day to day. Everything is repetitive. You wake up, you brush your teeth, you eat, and do all of those things. I believe that you are taking people into your life. You can be repetitive and add other new things. If people really like you, they will actually watch. Let go of the fear of perception. There are even those that inspired by your videos, so remember that as well. Make sure to add subtitles as a part in your YouTube Studio website. That is the one that I use mostly, where you can select subtitles and also add English. Another thing that I learned that is on the YouTube Studio website is upload defaults. On upload defaults, your description will still be there, and if you have to add anything else, you can. That is fine, but your description will automatically be there where you have already added your social media links and everything else. Use a website called OpenInApp. I learned this from a YouTuber recently. It's so convenient because all you can do is just go to the section where you want to add your link for YouTube. When you share your link, it directly takes the person to their YouTube. The person won't have to take a process of signing up all over again. No one likes that. I do. I'd also like to know the apps that I use for my YouTube, especially for my thumbnail. I use Canva for everything. The fonts are there. It is a very nice app. It's very aesthetically pleasing. It's totally my vibe. I still use CapCut as well. If you do not have CapCut Pro and you do not like the watermark that they add, the thing that you can do is make your video smaller. Make sure that the watermark is on a black background. If your video is too long, that will be a process, so you don't have to do that, but I did do that. I have patience at certain times, you know. If it's a really short video and it's not really a YouTube video, you can make it smaller. You'll have to crop it in your gallery. It will not necessarily ruin your quality, so you don't have to worry about that, but that's just for people who do not like the watermark and also do not want to pay the subscription. I also use Adobe to make that cut out and make the thumbnail look nice. I saw that from an old friend of mine, as I've mentioned on TikTok. I think it makes the videos look really pretty. I used to screen record my songs, and that would take such a process. I didn't really like doing that. You can use an app that can download your songs, such as Float. That is one of the apps that helps you download your YouTube videos, and it does have two options where you can either save your video to your files or directly to your gallery, where you can extract that in CapCut. And yeah, that's it from me. I hope you guys have learned new things, and I love you all, and always remember to keep shining.